Hi beloveds, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica, a psychic medium and a prophetess, high priestess, whatever you want to say. It's so nice to connect with you guys. If you are new here, welcome to the Soul Familia. Welcome for the first time. Welcome back to those of you guys who are returning. I am busy behind the scenes, recording for clients, connecting with clients, recording for the channel. I did a collective message earlier today already for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine counterpart collective, whether it be a twin flame or a very intense past life soul connection, as those are the energies that I channel here on this channel. I am a twin flame, so I channel that quite frequently as well. But I was just like working, recording, and then all of a sudden I got this like overwhelming just like feeling come over me, and I had to come and share. So this won't be a very long message because I did like a 40-minute reading earlier, and this kind of connects to that obviously. But what came through was this immense surrender. It was like Divine Masculine coming through and saying, I'm fully surrendering. I've been trying, you know, I can't live in denial any longer. I can't live in denial any longer. I've been, you know, resisting. I've been avoiding. I've been carpet sweeping. I've been trying not to face my reality. And because of the astrology, the transits, the eclipse portal that we're in, the eclipses, like just everything, the freaking solar flares and the ascension and activations, the universe is not letting us avoid shit anymore. And it came through, I'm telling you, just so strong, so suddenly. That's why I'm here recording this again. So, or recording another message today. So I'm going to start off, we're going to get the tea here with the Mystic Black Rose Oracle, which can be found on Etsy. But let's just see what comes through, you guys. Let's just see what comes through. But that's the message. It is a massive surrendering moment. It is also Divine Masculines feeling the defeat. They are facing the false victory. They are facing the ways that they self-sabotage and have sabotaged in their life, not just in regards to the Divine Feminine, but also, you know, connecting to the Divine Feminine, but just how they self-sabotage and how they deceive themselves and how they are facing these truths, these hard truths. You know, it's the double-edged sword, you know, it's like, if I do this, then, you know, then this is what I have to go through. You know, if I speak my truth, then I have to, you know, move through whatever turbulent energy that truth brings up in my life, whether that's, you know, being like, I just can't be an addict anymore. I need to get help, or I want to quit drinking, or I need to get out of this toxic relationship I'm in, or, you know, just facing reality with self, like the way that they lie to themselves, the way that they avoid things, the way that they carpet sweep, like all of that, right? Okay, so it is the energy of Divine Masculine, you know, taking control, taking back their power, and taking control in a spiritually soulful aligned way, rather than trying to control through the ego, right? This is masculine energy that is connecting very profoundly right now to their emotions, to their heart space. When we come into alignment with our higher self and we start operating from the place of the heart, right? Everything changes, everything shifts. We can no longer be in that toxic way or these toxic ways or patterns. You know what I mean? You become more soulfully aligned, and you become more loving, compassionate towards yourself, towards others. Your empathy rises, your intuition rises, you know, the soul nurturing energy rises, and it like you do away with that ego, with that control, with that, you know, I know everything and I've got it all figured out. No, you Jesus, take the wheel. You surrender. You go, I don't know everything. I'm not in control, you know. And at times when you go through these moments, it can feel very out of control, you know, as you're releasing control, it can feel very out of control. But the energy coming through for the masculines right now in their 3D reality is that it's like out of control energy, whatever it is that they're moving through, whatever they're going through. Because I'm literally like hearing like, this is out of control, like this is crazy. So whatever's going on in their life, like that's it, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and just shuffle. Let's get a few cards. Like I said, this is not going to be a long message. I know I always say that, but for real, you guys, like I recorded like a 40-minute reading earlier, which is so good. It was all about how the divine masculine views the divine feminine as the angel, as this saving grace, you know, as this one that came in and changed my life forever, right? And they have been trying to avoid. They have been trying to avoid. They have been trying to avoid the truth of what they feel for the divine feminine and what they've always felt towards the divine feminine. The divine feminine shined a light on all of their shadow, all of the darkness, you know? And, you know, if this is like true divine counterpart energy, it's for the divine feminine also, same thing. Like, you know, the masculine showed the feminine in a big way where the feminine needed to heal, you know, relationship wounds, relationship patterns, codependencies, you know, and divine feminine very quickly, for most of you guys, you know, chose self-love and said, no, you know, I'm going to go focus on me. You do what you got to do, you know? Okay. Secrets. A love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusions. Exactly. So this is spot on. This is exactly the energy that's coming through right now. It's surrendering the control. It's facing the shadow. It's seeing through the illusion. It's seeing the divine truth and feeling the divine truth, right? They know that the divine feminine is not about the illusions. The divine feminine is not deceptive, low vibrational karmic energy. The divine feminine emanates that true love frequency, right? So everything that they've been trying to keep inside, you know, everything that they've been trying to keep to themselves, and not opening up about, that stuff is opening. It's like opening Pandora's box, okay? So secrets coming out, lies being surfaced and revealed, you know, shining. It's like the universe is shining a spotlight on all of the ways that they've been holding on to this stuff, and they can no longer do that. So again, it's a massive energy of surrendering the control and facing head on the emotions, the feelings, and everything that they've been trying to avoid in their lives and about feminine. Okay, so what else? Extreme. See, I'm telling you, you guys, the energy that came through, that's why I'm recording this. That's why I'm sitting here recording the second reading for the day, because it came through and it was powerful. It felt very extreme, like this. Okay, so connecting the dots here with this secret, bottled up, kind of deceptive, you know, there could be some kind of love affair, or, you know, things being found out, okay, like someone, you know, cheated at some point and now the lies are surfacing. Do you know what I mean? And it creates endings. This literally is all about harshness, just cutting off, I'm done, and then erratic decisions. So people around the masculine, like let's say it's a third party karmic situation, which a lot of you guys who are on these journeys or connecting to these divine counterparts, that is one major way that we've played out karma, right? Is through karmic relationships, marriages, whatever it is, right? So There is things, it's extreme. People might view it as extreme. People might see, you know, friends, family around the divine masculines, they could be very harshly cutting people away, cutting things off, right? Cutting family members off, like cutting friends off. That's what happens when we self-love. We create boundaries, healthy boundaries, where it's, you know, and sometimes people view it as that, like, you've lost your damn mind, this is erratic, you know, you're different, you've changed, because people can only meet you at the level they meet themselves. So if they're asleep, still in low frequency like that, they're going to project that. They're not going to understand self-love. They're not going to understand healthy boundaries. They're not going to see it from that side, right? People, like, it's like the tale as old as time type thing, where it's like, oh, you know, we got married and we said vows, we exchanged vows, and that means that we are, you know, tied together, locked together, you know, for the rest of our lives, no matter how shitty it gets, no matter how crazy it gets, no matter how disrespectful it gets, no matter how it gets like that, right? We have to make it last, because that's what we are here to break vows and contracts like that. Like, that's why we are here, right? And I feel that with the masculine energies for sure. And I know a lot of you guys will resonate with this, but a lot of divine masculines, they have had that programming very deeply embedded within their program, right? Like their subconscious programming of, nope, I have to see this through. Nope, I made a promise, I made a vow. This is also about past life, karmic contracts and vows too. So it's also about them taking their power back, and finally clearing the karma once and for all, breaking the contract once and for all, clearing the karma once and for all. So it's extreme. And again, it's harsh. It is, because it's just, I feel it's kind of explosive too. Like the divine masculines just going, I can't take this anymore. We're done. We're over. Or I can't take this about myself anymore. I need to stop this. I need to heal this. I need to end this, whatever the case is, right? Okay. This card came out in the reading earlier, the observing card. And we've been seeing this like regularly, where the divine masculine energy is really observing, watching, and learning from the divine feminine, whether that's in the astral or on social media, or, you know, if you guys know mutual people, friends, they're asking about you. But for most of you guys, it's, you know, online, social media, or like I said, in the astral. But it literally being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. So for some of them, they've reached this breaking point, and they're creating endings and being very cold or harsh about it, because maybe they kind of feel like they have to be, right? Like, let's say they are with a third party karmic or something, and the karmic is very codependent, very manipulative. They try to, you know, like guilt them, you know, if they have children together, things like that. What about our family, the kids? Oh, you're just gonna leave me? How could you? You promised me, you said you love me. All these types of things where the masculine just goes, I'm sorry, I'm done. It's over. No more discussions, no more gaslighting, no more talking about things, no more, oh, we can work it out. Like, no, I'm done. And they are keeping tabs. They are watching divine feminine. What is divine feminine up to? Is divine feminine, you know, dating, and just watching in general, because they learn from divine feminine, as the divine feminine is the way shower for the masculines in this incarnation, right? Okay, so keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. And this came out in the reading earlier, because look, the next card is dating. Dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stands. So it's like, I just feel that things are being like uncovered, found out about, like the masculine's past, or about the karmic's past. You know, again, there could be something about a love affair, or, you know, just dishonesty, where someone feels betrayed, etc. But this is the way the universe and source is bringing forth these endings, these karmic endings, once and for all. And again, it can be very harsh, extreme. Okay, so, But it's also about, like what I just said, about observing, watching Divine Feminine. Is the Divine Feminine dating? You know, they can feel, they just know that the Divine Feminine has a lot, the Divine Feminine is very magnetic, very, right? People are very drawn to the Divine Feminine's, you know, very soul nurturing energy, right? It's different. It's not something you come across every day, right? So people are trying to court the feminine or talk to the feminine, you know, date the feminine, etc. Okay. All right. And Divine Masculine is like, this is something so different. Like, this was not just some kind of, you know, random dating, randomly meeting, you know, hooking up, things like that. This is so much more than that to the masculine. And again, that's what the masculine has been trying to not open up about. That's what they've been trying to ignore and avoid. And they just can't. They just can't anymore. They just can't. Universe is not allowing it. I mean, they can surely try. They have free will. But the more that they try to resist, and that's exactly what's happening here, is things, then they start experiencing judgment, tower moments, chaos, you know, where everything just feels like it's going wrong. It could feel like, you know, like they're freaking cursed or something. That's what the masculine energies have been rolling through, you know, that's what they've been moving through. So they are making big decisions here, and they are cutting things off. And, you know, it's like I said, for many of you guys, it's karmic third party energies, but for, you know, for some, it's just about, you know, going cold turkey with something, you know, or, you know, just cutting off a behavior or some kind of pattern, you know, or cutting off a toxic friend that they just know is not, you know, every time I get around you, things go wrong, you know, all we do is drink together, you know, I don't know, it could be anything, but you know what I mean, like that. Okay. The clown and the side piece, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then look at you guys. Okay, this is just, okay, I'm telling you, something is, that's why it came through so strongly the way that it did. Okay, something is going down for a lot of the masculines this weekend, today, right now. Okay, a mistress flirting with others, the other woman, and secret hookup. And then on this card, we have hooking up. Okay, things are being found out. If the divine masculine has been dishonest, or karmics have been dishonest, or there's been cheating, or any kind of like deceptive energy, betrayal, things like that, it's blowing up in people's faces right now. Okay, that's exactly what's happening here. And then the clown, degrading appearances, shame, and humiliation. Okay, so this could be karmic partners feeling, you know, humiliated, feeling betrayed, feeling like, you know, like the clown, tears of a clown, you know, it's like that. Wow. And it's like the masculine feeling like the clown, feeling that shame and humiliation too around, you know, around maybe how they treated the divine feminine, how they kind of ran, ghosted, you know, when they were triggered. Okay, so they're thinking a lot. There's the word remorse coming through. So there's a lot of remorse. There's a lot of mulling things over. There's a lot of deep soul searching and deep thinking about you, about feminine, because you are not some side piece. You are not some hookup. You are a mistress. You're not any of these things, right? I'm also getting that for some of you guys, and this is going to be more specific, that, and this came out in the reading that I did earlier too, about like karmic energies maybe finding out that the masculine still watches you. Like, let's say they, right, go onto the computer or a laptop and masculine forgot to clear the search history, and they go online or on, you know, their Instagram or something, and then they see search history and masculine's looking up feminine. You know what I mean? That too, where someone can feel humiliated, someone can feel betrayed, right? Like, you still watch her or you still watch him, you're still pining after this person. I knew it. I could feel it. You know, I knew that you still had, you know, feelings for them. Things like that is what's coming through, okay? And then just to even prove the point further, influences, other people involved, third parties, intervention and manipulation. It is the universe intervening. It is divine intervention, shining the light on this kind of stuff here. Okay? To help the divine masculine and divine feminine align. It's like all in the name of love right now, okay? Unconditional compassion, genuine union. Exactly. Like you are not some option. You are the option, the only option. And divine masculine feels this, right? So again, deep surrender, something really powerful for many of these divine masculines going down. Now, for some of you guys tuning in, I mean, this could be you. Maybe you're the one that's having some kind of explosive energy, you know, with a partner, with a spouse, that is, you know, basically putting the kibosh on, you know, the karmic cycle, right? Yeah, see, and then decision. It's masculines making big decisions right now, that could be kind of, again, harsh or just cutting off, like we're done, over, by, I can't do this anymore. It's giving me like, right, like snapped, like someone who just snaps, but it's just like, you know, and I've been there before in past karmic relationships where when you reach that point, when you're just done, you're done, right? I'm done with this. I'm walking away. Don't try to, you know, don't try to keep getting me back. Don't try to call me and beg me. Like, I'm done. It's over. That's it. That's what's coming through here. So masculine, look, making decisions and seeing things clearly about, I've stayed for the wrong reasons, you know, contemplating, do I stay or do I leave, and being uncertain. They're no longer uncertain. I'm telling you, for who this is for, this person is not uncertain. They are making decisions to, look, to dismiss the darkness, to move through the shadow, to do the shadow work, to do the hard stuff that they have been avoiding because it's uncomfortable, because they're going to hurt people, because they feel guilty, or, you know, this, that, or the other, right? They are leaving things behind, literally. Disregard, ignoring, looking the other way, and leaving behind. Because of the self-love that they are choosing, and because of the love that is extremely potent right now that they're feeling in this connection. Okay, so they are, look at, dismissing things, making decisions to be single. That's where they're moving. That's the direction that they're moving in. Someone who's independent, freedom from attachment, and available to date. And then we have the dating card here too. It's divine masculine wanting to be single. It's divine masculine wanting to, you know, be free of attachment so that they can pursue true unconditional divine love and union. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. Okay, so anyways, yep, it's them ascending, period. And that's what I just got like full like chills up my arms. Learning, so they've been learning. They've learned something here. They're transcending. They're preparing for union and a new phase. Like, crazy, right? Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it here, you guys. I'm just going to grab a few messages from one of my message decks and just see what wants to come out. I would not be surprised if maybe some of the same messages from the reading I did earlier would come out too, because yeah, it's just crazy. So these readings, these messages tie in together. They are connected. All right. So for divine masculine, what does divine masculine want divine feminine to know? It's just crazy because like the way that it came through and washed over me, it was like, holy whoa, like something is happening this weekend. Something is going down, down, down. And then it was divine masculine coming through, like I said, and just basically like, this is my surrender moment. This is my moment of surrender, alignment, you know, making big life decisions, walking away, people in my life are, you know, gonna blame me. They're gonna, you know, I might look like the bad guy or whatever, you know, but, you know, people might think I'm being erratic or I'm making harsh decisions or this, that, or the other, when really it's not. It's things that have been weighing upon the masculine's mind and heart for a very long time, for most of them. So it's really not erratic at all, but I just feel that people would be projecting, you know, people having their opinions. Oh, you guys could work it out, you know, don't be, you know, don't make a decision that you might regret, like things like that. I see us within each other. I saw my deepest fears and deepest love when I looked into your eyes. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. Yep. I know that you're the only one I can talk to about my inner changes. Yeah, because they know that you understand. You'll understand because you are on this journey too, and they know that. And they've seen the growth. They've seen you level up. They've seen you heal. They've seen you self-love. They see that you're protective of your energy and that you have healthy borders and boundaries, right? You are, what did I say earlier in the reading earlier? Vibrationally selective with who you're going to allow your energy to be around, because you know your energy is sacred. And the divine masculine is honoring that. I know your energy is sacred. I know that this connection is sacred. I know it's powerful. Exactly. So as we end the reading, it's like, you know, like reading a book, okay? Like the ending ties with the beginning, right? Look, very first card out, secrets, keeping things inside, not opening up, and illusions. Keyword, illusions. I can see through the illusions of my life, but I'm still clinging to the old story. Okay, so that's where they've been. That's why this reading is so important, because that's the surrender. They have been seeing through the illusions. They have been seeing through this stuff, but they were still clinging to the old story. Not anymore. For who this is for, not anymore. They're no longer clinging to that old story. They are now manifesting and making decisions and ascending to have a new story in their life. Okay. Exactly. Look, clinging to the old story. I said, no, that's actually that's what the breakthrough is here. Very next card. I am awoken to this connection and to my truth. I no longer cling to outside validation and karmic energy. I don't care about what anyone says or thinks. I am living for me. And that's exactly what I just channeled out in this reading. How people will have opinions and they'll project, and how it used to actually manipulate the masculine, and the masculine would stay for the wrong reasons. Even though maybe I'm not happy, or this is draining, or, you know, whatever, right? So I'm no longer people pleasing. I'm no longer needing that energy or that validation. I'm no longer letting people try to control or manipulate me. I'm no longer, you know, letting people shame or guilt trip me. You know, I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm living my life for me. Beautiful. So anyways, my loves, I'm going to leave it here. I send love. Thank you, mi amores. I hope this connects with you. Like seriously, like I can't even, like this was just so, it was crazy the way that it came through. Okay. So just FYI, just so you know, like I can't even, it's just, it was so strong. And clearly, right, this is the reason why. So again, this could be something happening this weekend. And now I'm just seeing the word breakthrough, right? Like a flashing sign, breakthrough. So there's breakthrough moments incoming. There's breakthrough moments happening. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. So if you guys want to connect with my gifts, you want to work with me one-on-one, maybe you want to tune into your own, you know, twin flame journey or just spiritual guidance, I offer several different types of readings and spiritual services, healing sessions. And yeah, so, and right now I am offering a special, until October the 8th, for 30-minute Akashic record readings and the price for the 30-minute Akashic record reading is $111 USD, because I've never done this before. Spirit guided me to offer this. But my Akashic record readings, past life readings, where we dive into and we open up your Akashic records, so you get to experience and learn about and connect with who you've been in different lifetimes, where you've lived, what you've been, what you've done for work or for a living, or, you know, things like that, right? And it can be earthly incarnations, and it could also be in other star systems or dimensions, etc., right? But anyways, they're very activating, very cool, very healing as well, because it brings up a lot of past life trauma, and it brings awareness to wounds, etc., things you've gone through, been through, blocks, you know, that you might still be living with, etc. So anyways, if you're interested in, you know, any of the services, all the information is down below. Again, if you're interested in the 30-minute Akashic reading, just send me an email, let me know, and we will get you guys set up, okay? So have a beautiful day, my loves, and I will see you soon.